Today's word is flashlight. So we're building a flashlight-themed room. Ah, yes, the humble flashlight. A staple amongst many, many horror games. Yes, a perfect modern way to light up the darkness and make the spookies go away. Anyway, where do we build it? We got so many options here with the flashlight. Let me put it right here. Ooh, nice spot. Look at it. Now I'm already doing it. It's already happening. It's already in motion. Now I'll probably put some more interesting blocks on it that isn't black concrete. Obviously a flashlight is rather circular. I don't know if you guys know this, but flashlights are quite circular. Yes, their circular nature helps them circulate the light inside of them and bring it to the outside world where they circle the light. I really don't want this flashlight to be big, and it's like being big no matter what I do with it is kind of scaring me. You see, this is how big the flashlight should be. Meow, meow. Done. Yes. The humble cylinder. A staple in many horror games. It is used in many places, such as pipes. In basements and stuff. Yes. I have noticed that flashlights have a tiny little bigger thing like this. So we're gonna build it. Out of chiseled deep slate, because it also gives detail to it. Now, I don't know what happens at the end of a flashlight, and frankly, do I even want to know? So, in all honesty, all we really need here is a slightly bigger circle, and a couple of series of slightly bigger circles, until we have the very front of the flashlight where the light comes out from. Now, the only problem is its head is going into the tomato. What do I do about this? Especially in the future, what do I actually do about that? I don't know what to actually do about that, though. Like, seriously, though? I don't know what to do about that. I mean, honestly, I can just cut into it. It's not really a problem, I don't think. And now, of course, we stuck it a couple of times. I mean, obviously, we gotta build a horror game in it. I have noticed that some of the flashlights have some indents here and there. Now, I'm gonna be honest. The inside of a flashlight, it is a bit strange. It is beyond me how I represent what I'm looking at exactly. It's like stuff, you know? It's a bunch of light generating cells, pretty much, really. So it seems like, depending on the flashlight, we either have one big light generating cell in the middle, or we have a bunch of them. And I do kind of like how a bunch of them look. It's just that, ooh, how do I represent them? Maybe just like this. Stack that a couple of times. That kind of is how it be. That kind of is how it do be. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. We put a little bit of quartz in it. I think it may look even cooler. I mean, yeah, sort of. That's sort of it. It just doesn't look all that bright. There you go. That's the handle right there. Then, like, somewhere over here, it should have a button. Yes, a beautiful button. Boom. There you go. That's it. Then, in the front here, you just have a few stripes like this. Honestly, it's pretty simple. Well, all right. That'll be all for the outside, and now it's time for the inside. All right. Well, I don't really know any iconic circular rooms from the horror games, I'm gonna be honest. But the only thing this reminds me of, that I know of, is Resident Evil 8. There's a big fan in a room. There's one room with a big fan. Honestly, it's probably not very memorable, I'm gonna be honest. And it's barely even circular, which is perfect, because this is barely circular. Alright, so we start off with just some simple bricks here and there, you know. Yeah, we have some cracked blackstone ones here and there as well. And then we kind of just spam plates on them. And honestly, buttons, yeah, I mean, that works, right? That seems good to me. All right, coolio, chop. So the sides of the room sort of have, like, stuff like this in a way. Or maybe even this might be better. What do we do for the middle of it? Like, can I do an iron bar here? Is that... Well, let's just see. How about we just stack it? It's actually kind of interesting keeping it from updating. In a way, like, I kind of like that, actually. We'll just add a simple variation of stairs and slabs here. We can just slap on some random bars here on the sides, just seems fine. So now I have to build a Giganotosaurus fan of sorts that pulls you in. So the fan itself kind of looks like a shroom light, I'm not gonna lie. Can we do this? Actually, I'm digging that. You know, I'm messing with it. The only problem is I think I gotta move it a bit forward for what I want to do. Okay, well, let's just try this for now, right? How about just coal blocks, and they have walls on them. And something quite simple. Obviously not gonna be able to fit as many fan blades as in Resident Evil, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. It's not about the amount. It's about, I guess, the way it looks, really. Like, does this look menacing? Not quite. It doesn't really look very menacing, I'm gonna be honest. Buttons? Can buttons fix this? Oh, ew. Honestly, it's pretty lame. I don't really know how else I would make this more interesting. I just don't know if the levers really help or just make it a little bit more goofy. You know what I'm saying? I did want to put a black background behind it, but now that I think about it, you won't be able to see it then. It's gonna look even less scary. Unfortunately, that's as good as it gets, man. And that's messed up. I don't know if I really need to add that many details here. Just like add like a wall or something around. Nah, not a lot. Not a whole lot. Something there, something there. There you go. Though I'm definitely gonna make this brighter. And extend the brightness just like this. So what if we have like a little bit of string going towards it, almost as if it's wind and like little dust particles? But put a small amount of glass just in some areas around here. And like that's sort of good, honestly. Like again, it really doesn't need a lot, I don't think. All right, and to enter this room, you just have to go here through the packet of seeds room. Climb all the way up this little ladder and oh no, I'm getting sucked in by the massive fan. Oh, subscribe and I'll live or something. Anyway, that's the flashlight room from the outside, and on the inside it's a scary fan that's pulling me in. Quick guys, I enjoyed the video. Goodbye.